Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have a fun little lifestyle box that has been once again sent to me for review. I have probably been reviewing Fruit for Thought on and off for almost as long as I've had my channel, and I'm going on 3.5 years here. It'll be 4 years in September, which is kind of unbelievable to me, but this box has always been really fun. It is currently $41.99 per month plus shipping. The shipping, I believe, is a flat rate of $7.99, so she's definitely subsidizing the shipping for you a little bit. Obviously, if you're able to do a multi-month subscription, you will be able to save a little bit. Now, she has just changed her website. She's moved over to a different platform, so some of you will need to resubscribe on that new platform if you happen to subscribe on the old one, but she sent a nice email to everyone with some little extra savings. If you are new to Fruit for Thought, though, you can get started on the new website, and you'll probably see some of my photos over there too, which is always kind of fun for me to see. And I can save you 10% using the code Noelle10. As always, I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below. The actual URL is not changed. It just will look a little bit different because, like I said, she is on a different platform, but I am very excited for these changes that she has going on in 2023. There are some changes in terms of the theming as well. So let me go ahead and open this one up, and I think that our product card will tell us a little bit more about that. So when we open it up, she does have this special Fruit for Thought tissue paper, and it looks like I've got a little sneaky item here in the front. So let me go ahead and pull that out first. Oh, so this is one of the items that accidentally did not make it into the December box when we did our chocolate orange theme, which was delicious in my opinion. It is from Hammond's. It's a candy stick. It says it's vanilla cream filled. Oh, so like an orange sickle. So it's like a nice chunky one, you guys. Mine is cracked, but no big deal because it's gonna get worse than that where it's going. So it says, we apologize, the included Hammond's Candy's orange creamsicle candy stick in a fun twisty design filled with cream was missing from your December box. We hope that you will enjoy it. So that is nice that they went ahead and put that in there with a little note. So I wasn't able to photograph that when I did the chocolate orange box, but it was a really fun box. I thought it was really some really pretty items in there, as well as delicious items like the classic chocolate orange. All right, so let me go ahead now and open up the tissue paper. Let's see if we can get into this box. So a little bit challenging sometimes. I'm actually going to kind of like pull everything out and then slide the contents into the box. That was a really interesting way of me getting into it this time around. I just kind of like slid everything out of the tube of tissue paper. So I did find the product card and I made a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I appreciate the shred. So it says, Happy New Year, and the January theme is around the world. So usually when we get Fruit for Thought boxes in the past, it's always a food or a fruit theme, sometimes a combination of two. And then what happens is all of the items inside will be in that flavor, scent, or color. So we get some really attractive curations in terms of being in the same color palette. And if it's a food or a fruit or a combination that you really love, like that's a box you definitely don't want to miss out on. But this time around, again, it's from around the world. So we're going to get all kinds of flavors and items. It says, after almost 7 years of fruit themes, we started branching out a bit and found that themes like dill pickle and afternoon tea treats were two of our best sellers. I did like both of those. The tea treats one was good because it had so many cookies. I like a good mix of lifestyle items that you can use, like Bath & Body, home decor, as well as some edible treats. There's always edible treats in this box, but I don't like it when it's like more than half, for example, which is rare, if ever. It says, going into 2023, we decided to curate more general themes to appeal to more people. We will still include hard-to-find gifts and always fruity treats thoughtfully curated to go with each theme. We hope you are rejuvenated and excited by something new and different this year, as are we. So this is what that little letter looked like. So just a little preview on some of the upcoming themes. So right now, if you were to subscribe, you would be subscribing for the February box, which is Je t'aime Paris, which you guys know I love. I feel like it's going to be like a macaron themed box, but we'll probably get some Tour Eiffel in there as well. And then it's very appropriate for the month of love for February. And then March is fruity pies. You guys, I love those like grocery store fruit pies. Like, they're not good for you, but that is like a delicious and inexpensive treat. I love those. Also coming soon, cherry blossom, perfect for spring, charcuterie or charcuterie, Hawaiian luau, that should be interesting, kind of a tropical vibe. She does really good tropical boxes, and much more. And it says, to start with January, we've curated for you gifts handcrafted in different countries and treats that you may not have tried before from all over the world. We hope that you love it. So on the back side, of course, she tells us all about the items, and she usually does include the Instagram handle of the different companies if you're looking for them. I also do photographs for this box usually and post them on my personal Instagram, so you're always welcome to follow me as well. And I try to tag those companies too. So I'm gonna prop this up in front of me. It looks like we have got maybe 5 items. So usually I think there's like 5 to 7 items. Sometimes in this case, we actually wound up getting an extra one, right? Because of that extra item that didn't appear in the last one. So let's see, I think I've got everything. The first thing that it's kind of catching my eye is all wrapped up in some brown paper. So let me go ahead and open that up. It looks like it's like from an import store. And I think based on some comments that I saw from Pam herself over on my Instagram, I think I know what it is. So this is a little bit different, but very similar vibes. Actually, they would look really cute together, of the hand-carved elephant box that I got in my travel through music box from Sophia. So this one is a little tiny bit smaller, and this one actually has 2 elephants facing each other, but look at the wood grain on that. You guys know I love a natural wood grain. And then of course they have these inlay gold elephants and a flower design. And then look at the carving along the sides as well. So these are always really fun, you guys, because I think usually they have like a secret to them to open up. So let me see if this one does. This one, so the one that I got in the travel through music box, you actually had to do, it was like a puzzle box and you had to slide a little part. This one is just a regular box. It's not going to give you any trouble to open it up. So that's kind of nice. So that is a little bit different. And this one just has the wood on the inside instead of being lined with velvet or anything, which I actually prefer because I feel like stuff always gets stuck to that velvet and sometimes it's not like glued in there nicely. So this one is really nice. I like to be able to see that wood grain in there, and then it does have a nice tight fit there. So really, really pretty, something that you could definitely keep all of your treasures in. So let's see what it says about this. Our Indian wood jewelry box is handcrafted out of shisham wood, an Indian hardwood renowned for its durability and handsome natural grain. Each wood box is made with traditional techniques that have been passed down through the generations of artisans from Saranjapur, India. It says receive one of 2 designs. So maybe some of them had a similar design where it was just 1 elephant, but I like 2 elephants. I think that's pretty cute. So I would say size-wise, this is probably like, it's kind of like maybe 4 by 7 inches on top, I would say, something around that, but really, really beautiful item to start with for today. So then here is an edible item. This is some, ooh, this is from Dulce Fina Naturals. It's Halva. It says it's a date syrup halva, sesame tahini bar. So it came in this little package. And then, of course, you guys know my stuff always gets destroyed. So you can see I slid it open and there is a bar. So like kind of probably going to be like a little bit chewy and hopefully delicious. It's kind of stuck in there, but you can kind of see it almost looks like when you roll out gingerbread dough. So if you've never tried halva before, it's very unique. So let's see what it says about this one. It says wholesome and nutritious, flaky and sweet, sesame seeds halva has been enjoyed for generations throughout the Mediterranean Sea. Handcrafted in small batches using high quality organic ingredients. Try to spread it over morning toast, crumble over yogurt or ice cream, or just on its own, 1 piece at a time with a cup of coffee or tea. It says don't expose to heat, store in an airtight container, and consume within 5 days of opening. So you're either going to receive the date syrup sesame halva, which is what I got, or the honey sesame halva marble with cocoa. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. You guys, while we're at it, let's have a secret password. So since I got the date syrup, let's have date, also kind of appropriate for the upcoming month. Let's have date be our secret password for today. So when you come across a secret password in one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form linked for you in the description box below. Please be sure not to put the secret password into the comments because I'll just have to delete your comment. Then at the end of the month, I go through and I use a random number picker to select a few winners to receive a mystery box from me as a way of saying thank you for watching my videos and being subscribed. You do have to be subscribed, you do have to be 18 years or older, and you have to have a US or Canadian mailing address. There's some extra stuff for my Canadians because because sometimes they need some help with the shipping, or you have the option of a PayPal gift card as well. But all of those instructions and requirements are in that form. And like I said, at the end of the month, I'll go through and I'll select a few winners. So I think we're at like number 11 or 12 right now on our secret passwords for January. So today's secret password is date. All right, so this doesn't, it's a tahini bar though, so they're talking about spreading it onto toast, but this isn't like the spreadable halva. I think this is just like a bar that you enjoy. I guess if you warmed it up, you could probably spread it onto toast, for example. So, but I think you just kind of eat it like a candy bar. That's what I'm guessing. All right, so it is vegan, says sweetened with date syrup only. All right, cool. So it's a nice sweet treat, but without all that extra sugar. It's just like natural sugars. All right, so, oh, it does say crumble over yogurt or ice cream. That would be good too. One piece at a time. So just spread it over morning toast. I just think it'd be kind of hard to spread over morning toast because it seems like it's going to be a little crumbly. But all the other ideas are good ones. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. So that was from the Mediterranean. We also, like, I've gotten halva in like artsa boxes before, so I kind of think of it as being like Israeli. So we got our Indian box, we got our halva sesame tahini bar, we got some Dutch stroop waffles, which for a while, like, I swear there were so many stroop waffles in subscription boxes. The trick with these is not to just eat them like a cookie. You really have to eat them as they're designed, where you put them on top of a nice steaming cup of coffee or tea so that all of the caramel inside gets all melty to the point where you're almost worried it's going to fall into your cup. And then it is delicious and soft and chewy and so good. It says, made in Holland, a best-selling favorite in the Netherlands, finger-licking Dutch stroopwafels by Finger Licking Dutch are made with a traditional recipe in the motherland of stroopwafels. It says each waffle is made from thin layers of baked wafer with a thin layer of caramel-like syrup in between. Traditionally, the stroopwafel is placed on top of a cup of coffee or tea where the moist heat warms it so that it gives it a crisp bite with a deliciously soft and melty caramel center. I don't feel like they're crisp like ever, in all honesty, but they do get melty and delicious. So let's see. I was going to see where this halva was produced. It's actually produced in Florida, but because the idea, the actual product halva is from the Mediterranean. All right, we got a jewelry piece. I actually really love when we get jewelry pieces in Fruit for Thought, which is not that often, but as you know, if you've been watching my channel, I do always feel like an accessory kind of rounds out a lifestyle box. You know, we get some beautiful home goods, we get some edible products, we get some consumables like bath and body products, and then I like to get like a nice scarf or a jewelry piece. So this time we did get a jewelry piece. It is made out of Tagua, which is something that you get in Ecuador. I actually think that there's a Goldilocks pair of earrings that's made out of Tagua. And then this is a fun stretchy bracelet, like nice and colorful. So they kind of made these neat discs. They almost look like stone that's been polished, right? Almost like agate or something. So let's see what it says about this. It says natural and exotic looking multicolor alma bracelet handmade with Tagua chips and organic vegetable dyes. And it was handmade in Ecuador. So it says by Soraya Credeño. So I think this one actually came from Ecuador. So it says, our jewelry collection is carved from a sustainable nut called Tagua, which grows from a palm tree found mainly in the Ecuadorian rainforest. Handmade by skilled artisans maintaining the traditions of past generations in order to provide life-changing opportunities for their families and community. Together we are creating dignified jobs and empowering our local artisans. So I love to hear all of that. Let me go ahead and put it on. Nice stretchy bracelet. It's not too big, which I really like. I have a few things made out of Tagua. I have this really cool like massager where they actually just kind of polish the nut, which is like probably like this size, and like it's a really good massager. I also have, it's like one of my desk buddies. You guys know I have lots of desk buddies. This little rabbit that I have is also carved out of Tagua, which, so you can see it's a really versatile material that they can do all kinds of cool carvings out of, but I really like this bracelet, so that's kind of fun. It's like a little bit more chunky and statement than what I usually wear, but I think it's really fun, and I think you could also kind of mix it with like a more elegant like gold bracelet just to kind of have those multiple textures. So let's see what else we have. I think I've got one more item that I'm looking for. So we had, we had 5 items. So we got from Char, Impossibly Good Trail Mix, and the flavor is tropical. It is gluten-free, vegan, and paleo, and 100% organic. So just a little bag. It's not very big. It's handcrafted in Austin, Texas. It says Char, or Share the Love. So I guess, oh yeah, it's got the line over it. So it's a long A. So it's Share the Love versus Char. So it says, Now you guys, we always look at the calories. It does say that a serving size is 1/4 cup, and it's got 1.5 serving sizes in here. So, okay, so not quite half a cup, but all right, okay, so let's see. I guess that's like 3/8 of a cup, something like that. All right, so it says healthy, delicious, and ethical. Impossible, right? For our impossibly good trail mix, we've curated the most incredible ingredients responsibly sourced from small family farms for an awesome taste and nutrition hit. Fuel for adventures, big or small, and made to share. Char. So let's see what it says. Seven incredible ingredients, exhaustively researched, taste tested, calibrated, and ethically sourced, come together to create this 100% organic, vegan, paleo, and gluten-free trail mix. It says trail mix. This fits with our theme, even though it's produced in Austin, Texas, because of those 7 ingredients. So it says tropical mix macadamia nuts from Island Harvest, Hawaii. I don't know where Island Harvest is, but maybe it's the company that's in Hawaii. Mango from Fine Dry Foods in Mexico, pineapple from Amazi, Uganda, pecans from Guamando Valley in Texas, cashews from Dong Nai, Vietnam, almonds from Turtle Rock, California, and coconut flakes from Katana, Sri Lanka. All right, so very, very global trail mix. I like that. That was a good interpretation. So let's go over. We did get 3 out of 5 of the items this time around were edible, and I usually feel like the edible items have a slightly lower value on average. However, the 2 items that we got that were not edible items have a pretty high value this time around, so I feel like it kind of all balances out. So we got our trail mix, our halva bar that you can crumble or eat just like a bar, and our stroop waffles. Those were our edible items. And then for our non-edible items, I don't think you want to eat the Tagua nuts because of the varnish and coloring. We got this really cool bracelet that you can place into your really cool elephant carved jewelry box. So like I said, I feel like this box and the bracelet have kind of a higher value than the average value of some of the items that we might normally get in this box. So I don't mind this time around that more than half, just slightly more than half of the items were the edible ones that usually have like the slightly lower values. Because I happen to really like these. So I think the only thing that we were kind of missing this time around was like a bath or body product, but usually we do get that in a Fruit for Thought box because I feel like they're usually very, very well rounded. So you guys, let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was in this box. I feel like a lot of you are going to say this jewelry box, but let's say what was your favorite item out of the 3 edible items, the trail mix, the halva, or the stroop waffles. I'm going to go with the trail mix because I thought it was a really good interpretation of the around the world theme. I am very excited about the Je t'aime Paris theme as well. I just binge watched Emily in Paris the other night, the 3rd season. I couldn't stop myself. It's just like a terrible, indulgence that I do enjoy. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you got to this point and you missed that secret password, there was a secret password in there, so you can still get in to win a mystery box from yours truly. And I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.